Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for education, analysis, and opportunities in blockchain and crypto. My name is Lucas. And for this video, we're going to walk through how to continue adding value, participating, and staying ahead of the curve. If you like staying ahead of the curve on the up and coming emerging protocols within the IBC Cosmos ecosystem. As you know, we're big fans. If you have checked out our video learning how to provide liquidity in DeFi and blockchain, we use the Osmosis DEX as a great example because of how fast and how cheap the transactions are. And we'll actually, because of a awesome incentive program, walk through another live example of that today, as well as how you can natively stake one of the newer chains in the IBC, Juno, a smart contract platform that has a lot of development ready to rock already, even though it's still in its test net. So you know what to do if you enjoy learning about this stuff. We're not maximalists. We really scour over cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology to see what's out there, what looks like it's adding value for the long term. This is not trading advice. We're not traders. This is not financial advice. This is just educational information, entertainment, if you will. And we're just learning this all together, new technology, new language. If there's a protocol or development you know, and you'd like to share it with us, please drop in the comments. We're all learning this together. We can only take in just a sliver, but we love to share what we see and what we understand. We love to go through this together with you so that you can learn, and it's educational. We may and will make mistakes. So learn from our mistakes and watch as we learn together. All right. So Harmony, DAO reserve currencies. We've got a lot of information on that. Scroll through. You know what to do if you want to see what we have. Let's get right to it. IBC ecosystem. So Cosmos, Tendermint. Cosmos is actually the actual Cosmos name, Cosmos Atom token, is working to develop a lot of neat security and functionality for the ecosystem in general. But still, you have Lunaterra has been added, Osmosis leading the IBC transfers, which with its just real fun to use and amazing decks. We'll go through it later. Crypto.org just bought out LA Staples Stadium. Persistence for DeFi DeFi applications for liquid staking to add a whole nother dynamic and layer to this ecosystem. You know, we love Lunaterra, stable coins, decentralized, secret network, privacy. This is just the beginning, and it's just really beautiful what's happening. And of course, one of the most amazing ways to have access to all of these protocols, or most of these protocols, is right through, of course, crypto.org is centralized if you've got an account, AML, KYC, but they also have access and are connected to this decentralized system and are built on it. And of course, you have Osmosis. So, and already, isn't it interesting? Already down here, you see Juno number 4, even though it is really just in its infancy. So very, very neat. Congratulations to the developers and to the community there. Now let's move forward and see what can we do to be involved and to add value. We're big fans of participation. We don't know which of these protocols are going to be around, and we're really look to do the due diligence. And of course, DYOR, do your own research, to BYOB and be your own bank. That being said, it's our intention to find projects that are going to be around for years to come and are really just building the foundation, building blocks of the value that they're adding to blockchain and crypto. Here is a list. If you go to junochain.com, of course, we leave all links below. Here's a list of apps and contracts built on Juno at the moment. Even though in its Keplr wallet, it still shows, if you look at Juno in its Keplr wallet, it still shows it's in its beta support. Not testnet, they actually have an actual wallet, but it's still early on. You cannot yet stake directly from the Keplr wallet, but we will show you how to stake if you earned Juno from the airdrop, or if you decide to acquire some Juno directly on Osmosis. So what's going on? Why do I keep mentioning Osmosis, other than the fact that it is the #1 DEX AMM for the IBC ecosystem, as you just saw from the map of zones, leading transfers and liquidity. But that being said, behold, there's a liquidity incentive program on Osmosis with support of both the Osmo community and the Juno community. Let's create one of the largest incentive programs. So it's always beautiful to see more incentive programs being added to Osmosis to support the different chains that are on there, Juno being one of them. Now, here we go. We've got 12 Osmos. You know, one of the neat things about Osmosis is that when you're staking Osmosis or when you support one of the many pools on Osmosis, every single day, they will drop your rewards directly into your wallet for you to restake, for you to compound, for whichever way you choose to add value and participate in various communities or to lock value for yourself. So with that being said, let's see what we could do to turn this into adding into our stake pool. If you remember before in a previous video, we actually added a small amount of Atom Juno, and we're going to add to that pool again. So let's say this, we've got Osmosis, Osmo, and we'd like to add to the Atom Juno. Considering there's already a little bit of Juno in the wallet, all we really need is Atom. So let's come over to trade. Always good to do live examples. Switch here, Osmosis to Atom. We'll pretty much go max. It's so cheap to run, but you know what? Let's just make that a 0 to not be greedy and live a little room. Although, of course, let's see how much it costs to do on Osmosis. Why it's so much fun. Oh, it costs 0? Okay, well, then I think I'll do it for 0. If you've been working with Ethereum or even Avalanche, others, you'll find that even Phantom, or you'll find that 20 cents, 15 cents, a buck. Now, Ethereum, hundreds of dollars, just ridiculous amounts in gas fees. But here, it's less than a penny. So that's done. Now we have some Atom on the chain, but we're going to need some more Juno. So here's the trick. What we need to find out is how much Juno is necessary to match this Atom. And here is how it will be done. First, we have to scroll down and find Juno. Aha, there it is. And we click max. So max is about 7.7 Juno. That's about what we need. All right. One of the neat things about Osmosis is you come right over to assets and you scroll over here to Juno, and you could say, let's just go to deposit. Well, here's the available balance. Let's say 7.7 deposit. Because the Keplr wallet, what's so beautiful about the Keplr and the IBC network, because it's, let's see if we can get away with low. Because the Keplr wallet is a wallet that holds all of the IBC. Oh, wonderful, successful. Holds all of the IBC blockchains, and you don't need third-party bridges to travel, to go from one chain to the other. The Osmosis is just real neat for allowing you to do everything from one wallet, all within the one Keplr address, all held together with one set of keys. And boom, now you're off of the Juno chain onto the Osmosis chain. Why does that matter? Well, you're going to earn liquidity rewards in Osmosis. But if there's an airdrop for Juno holders and Juno stakers, you will not earn that. You're going to say, oh, I had Juno, but your Juno's on Osmosis. It would be like having wrapped ether on a different chain. Oh, I'm not going to go. That's a horrible example. So let's see here. Let's just go back to what we're doing here. All right. Go to trade. So the Juno should be in our wallet. It should be. And if the Juno's in our wallet, we should be able to go to pools now that we've got Atom and now that we have Juno. And we should be able to add to the pool. So we click on the pool and we're going to want to add liquidity. And look, the Juno's already, look how fast it is. The Juno's shown up. The Atom is there. Let's max out the Atom and see if that, all right. That works out perfect. Add liquidity. Approve. Hopefully this works. Sometimes if you're a little greedy, you need to leave a little bit behind. Oh, no, there we go. We're good to go. And of course, if you would like to maximize the returns you get in Osmo and you plan on leaving it in there for quite some time, you can, for 14 days for a higher rate, you can start earning. You can bond your tokens. So you click that amount, max, bond. All of this activity, how much it costs? 0 cents again. You recognize that on other platforms, every single one of these signatures cost $1, a few bucks, some change here and there, and it all adds up. Here, it's very fun, and it's just a joy to learn and to interact with IBC and Osmosis. Not only is it a beautiful DEX to bring all these different IBC protocols together and allow one access, but it's very well put together. I mean, how easy it is to bridge assets directly to Osmosis and to work within the chain. All right, so that's done. It's bonded. We added liquidity, and we can check out the pools. Maybe even give it a little refresh. And if we scroll down, which I'm doing at the moment, here we go. We will find, oh, there we go. Look for that Juno Atom pool. Nope. I think it needs time to load. There we go. Pardon. Oh, there we go. And there you see it's added already. Boom. Remember, when you're looking at the pools, if one of the tricks, if you'd like to really maximize the fees or the returns, you not just the total volume locked, but the 24-hour volume, you really would like to see, where is this activity, right? Where's a lot of the activity going on? Luna, Osmo, Luna UST, the stable coins. Obviously, Atom and Cosmo is one of the large ones. DVPN, Crow, Atom Crow. Now Juno is starting to pop up. It's really starting to creep up, which is nice to see. And we've actually seen a couple places. We see Atom and Juno, and Juno and Osmo. So a lot of different fun ways you can distribute and diversify. Now, let's say you're saying, okay, that's Osmosis, but I'd like to get some Juno, which you can easily trade for here. So let's say it's easy to get Atom and Atom Cosmo. You have your Atom to your Keplr wallet. You click deposit. It will come right here. Now you come to trade, and now you can take your Atom. You can trade it for Osmo. You can trade it for Akash, DVPN. It's that simple. Crow, XPRT, persistence, Juno. Now let's say in this case Juno. So you'd click for Juno. That's how easy it is to use Osmosis. I know it's easier for more people to get Atom token than it is to get Osmosis if you weren't airdropped. Atom token is really easy to acquire. So with the Keplr wallet, which is just like MetaMask, but it's for IBC, download a free Keplr wallet and it will save your keys. We have a video on that coming shortly, and you'll be able to send your Atom from whichever exchange or wherever you have it directly to your Keplr wallet. Now on Osmosis, you can take your Atom on that Keplr wallet, and you're going to be able to interact with all of these different chains. Moving forward, when we looked at the Juno ecosystem, if you noticed the OmniFlix staking app, as you can't yet stake directly from the Keplr wallet, there is staking on the native Juno chain, and it's through their OmniFlix UI. You can log in with the Keplr browser extension, and you can stake directly. So let's do, and we'll refresh since we used up some of the Juno. Those aren't the available tokens anymore. We'll refresh that, and let's do a live example together. There we go, on how this works, generally speaking, and picking a validator. So let's see here. And then I think you can vote probably after you're staked. 30% say yes, 40% say no. What is this about? Community spend proposal for liquidity funding on Juno XKI incentive pool. This proposal is intended to further bootstrap Juno liquidity on the Osmosis AMM. Well, I would like to see more Juno liquidity on the Osmosis AMM. So I will click yes, and I will confirm all the different ways you can participate. It's fun to learn. This is what it looks like once you get a wallet interacting with DeFi 2.0. Not to be stingy with my vote. Let's see if a low transaction gets it through. Okay. Your vote is taken. Yes. All right. Now, let's get back to staking. Click stake. And just like a lot of other, as you've seen before, you scroll down and you can see that the commissions that are being taken, the fees that are being taken, and 5% of whichever rewards you would receive. Doesn't mean that you get 5%. So most of them are actually doing 0% commission, which is beautiful. And there are ways that you can vet and check the different validators. At the moment, to keep it simple, let's see. I would definitely like to stick with the zero. It seems that 0% fees are abundant and many to choose from. I don't know that anything really stands out. Oh, here we have some that are taking fees. Now, if there's one that you support and you would like them to receive some fees for what they're doing, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great thing to do. At the moment, none of these are really popping out, although Citadel One, I have been familiar with on other staking with other IBC chains, and I may choose Cosmos Station is a large one. I did not have a validator picked ahead of time for this operation. So let's see. Not spend too much time on this, but you can see the different commissions that are being taken. And all of these people, all these validators could potentially be using those commissions to support the network and to return value in many different ways. Well, here's Omniflix network itself, which is who is offering this. So I almost feel compelled to use that for, secure secrets. Well, you know what? We love the secret network and Sentinel. They look familiar. I love them as well. I use them. So you know what? Let's go for it. And what's neat is you can actually delegate different amounts, and it's very simple. So let's go for it. Choose validator. How many tokens to stake? Let's say 21. All right, with secure secrets, because we love the secret network and what they offer for the IBC. What's the cost? Not too much. Approve. Let's give it the average. Usually these transactions happen pretty quickly. There we go. Already done. Okay. Boom. And it shows up. Sentinel. Let's do 1%. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's go maybe a little heavy on that one. Delegate. And you can, so that you see how easy it is, you don't have to delegate all of your Juno or your Atom or your Osmosis or your secret. Whenever you use the Keplr network and you're delegating in the IBC, it's very, very easy. And I say fun because when it doesn't cost a lot, like doing transactions can on other networks, you have to be very, 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 very careful, and it can be very costly. But when it's not costly and you can experiment and you can learn, it becomes fun because it's fun to learn. This is we're very early in crypto. If you're just now learning and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? It's okay. Start from the beginning. Take your time. It's really early. Will not take you long to catch up to speed. Okay, we made it all the way to the bottom of the stakers, and there's still some more to stake. Shall we give a little love to OmniFlix Network? I think so. Let's give them 9. We still have some left. Of course, the more you stake, the more you split up, the more transactions it costs, and the more it will cost to unstake. That being said, it's so the costs are so low that it is not really a big deal, in my opinion. Okay, in Citadel 1, I'm feeling like I'd like to, but there was all these 0% up here. What's going on with these 0%? We should absolutely see what's happening. Polkadot, Polkadot.com. Not sure about what that's all about. How many of these look, say, legit? 0 blue stake. I don't know. I do not know. Actually, I'll just play it safe with what I do know. And that's Citadel 1 and Chorus 1. But okay. I think in community staking, well, that sounds pleasant. Let's just do that. Let's do that. 9.9. Let's just go heavy. And let's see if we if that's just being a little too greedy. 0.005. Let's go low. How low can you go? We'll do a little limbo delegate, and it works, and we're in. And now, what have we accomplished today? Learned a little bit about Juno, where to go to learn more, what system it's a part of, how you can take advantage of the liquidity incentives on Osmosis, where you can go to stake Juno with your Keplr wallet directly. Of course, all the links will be left below. You're highly encouraged to do your research. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy learning about crypto and blockchain and all the different opportunities that there are out there, especially when one is involved early. Would not be surprised if staking in Juno, as it has in Luna, Terra, Wallet, Cosmos, Atom, and others, Osmosis, can lead in the next years to come to airdrops in crypto. That is one of the ways to earn free money, free crypto in this ecosystem, in this market. And it's definitely happening in the IBC. So if you want to learn more, stay abreast, you know what to do. We appreciate your love and support. Until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste. Oops. A little choppy.